Well, gentlemen, welcome back to the end. In the last episode, I tested all the different new money-making methods that you could do in this end, and I landed on mining ender nodes as the best. But there was definitely some, debate over that. But I did it, and I thought it was fun, and I thought it was nice. A nice little experiment. But when I mined ender nodes, I dropped about 4 shrimp the fishes. Now, each of the shrimp the fishes only sold for about 50k at the time, but now they're selling for close to 2 million. So I decided that I need to do this mining ender node strat quickly before the prices go down again. So welcome, gentlemen, to mining ender nodes for 10 hours. I'll take you through it hour by hour, see how much I get it at the end of each hour, and then at the end we'll compile it all into one big loot pile. Okay, here is the gear that I'm wearing. I have full Sorrow armor, which will be good for the magic find, plus the mining speed, I guess, not really important, and a pick a Nimbus. Well, actually, I've got 2, because, this one's nearly broken. But anyway, there's not really much more for me to say, but I hope you enjoy, and let's get into hour 1. Alright, I just did an hour of endstone mining, and I thought I did pretty well. Here is the loot from hour 1. Here's all the equipment we got. Now, I assume I'll be selling these to the NPC, because the comments told me to do it on the last video. And then here's all the loot I got. It's pretty good. This is actually, I think, more might gel than I got last time. Definitely a lot more endstone shulkers. Some shrimp the fishes, a little bit less than I usually had. 2 Titanic, a bunch of grand. I'll put the exact number for everything on the screen. But now, I've got all the chests for all the different hours. So now, let's begin hour 2. Alrighty, gentlemen, we just spent another hour mining ender nodes. Let's check out the loot. I'll put the exact numbers of how much I got, more or less, on the screen. But this is roughly how I got. It's a shame I got no shrimp the fishes, which is kind of frustrating, because they're, worth a lot of money now. But anyway, I'm going to get into the next hour. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty, I just did another hour, so that's 3 hours down of ender node mining. So here's the loot that we got. This is all the... I got 4 shrimp the fishes. In fact, I actually dropped 2 shrimp the fishes within 3 ender nodes. The odds of that are, astronomical. That's ridiculous. But, yeah, we did pretty good. Here's all the gear, which is a lot less. I'll display the actual numbers of how much I got on each ones and whether it was higher or lower. But that is a lot of profit, especially with the shrimp the fishes, because they're going for a lot now. Anyway, let's get into hour 4. Well, we did it. Hour 4 is done, and I gotta say, I think it was the best one. I mean, we didn't get nearly as much shrimp the fishes, but overall, I think we got the most resources. So let's check out the chest. Here it is. We got a lot of endstone, a lot of Titanic experience bottles. Only 1 shrimp the fish, but a lot of overall resources. I'll flash the actual resources on the screen now, but we got a lot of things. Anyway, I'm rather proud of it. Now, let's jump into hour 5. Alright, I just did another hour of ender node mining. Now, in between the hours, I actually managed to unlock Heart of the Mountain Tier 6, and using my slime minions, if you can see up in the top corner there, I got my gemstone. I got a new pickaxe. I think it's pretty powerful. I think it's really cool. I'm very proud of it. And that's what I've been using for the while. Also, the endermites are incredibly strong. The nest endermites. I've used up 4 god pots just because they keep killing me. And I live in Australia, alright? I mine a block and 3 seconds later I find I'm dead. Because Pingo Brew. Anyway, here's what I got. I dropped an Enderman pet for the very first time, which is alright, but it's only worth about 2k. Some shrimp the fishes. I'll put the numbers on board. Here's what I got down here, which is alright. Not that much more than all the others. But yeah, it's gone pretty good. Anyway, on to hour 6. Alrighty, hour 6 is done, and this one was one hell of an hour. I only died a couple times to endermites, so I didn't actually lose that much money, but I gained so much. Here's the loot. This is crazy. No shrimp the fishes, which kind of sucks, but the amount of might gel and endstone I got is incredible. Paired with the amount of gear I got, which is above average from everything else. I got more than every other gear I've gotten right now. This is crazy. Anyway, I'll put the numbers on board of how much I got, and let's get into hour 7. Alright, hour 7 is done. Here are the results. Honestly, I gotta tell you, this hour wasn't very good. I only got some materials here and there. I did get the shrimp and the fish and a lot of grand experience bottles, but other than that, it wasn't a very good hour, I'm gonna be honest with you. And absolutely zero ender gauntlets, but some decent armor and stuff. I'll put the actual numbers on screen, but honestly, it was kind of bad. Anyway, with that done, let's get into hour 8. Alrighty, hour 8 is done. Here is the loot. Nothing interesting. I got a lot of ender gauntlets, which is a lot more than I got last time. I think they were just making up for how little they gave me. But no shrimp the fishes. I'll put the numbers on screen, but then now let's get into hour 9. Alright, hour 9 is done. I have no idea why my island is this dark. Just don't ask, just ignore it. So here is the loot from hour 9. It's pretty good. I got no shrimp the fishes, which I'm pretty disappointed about. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with how it went. Honestly, not as good as I expect. I'm getting a lot of ender gauntlets for some reason. Recently, I've been getting a lot of them. That's probably diminishing the total amount of other loot that I'm getting. But here it is. I'll put the exact numbers on the screen. And let's get into the final hour, hour 10. It is done. We have just completed 10 hours of endstone mining and endernode mining. That's a lot. It has taken me so long. I mean, especially with the end of the term and everything, like, I know a bunch of you understand. This has been one hell of a grind. But we're here. And now, obviously, the only thing you guys want me to do is sell it. But I think I'm going to take you through it first. Here is the enchanted endstone. Now, this is probably the most abundant of them, because I got a lot. But it is probably one of the lowest selling, so this isn't actually going to sell for much. I also got like a stack of medical runes and that enderman pet, but these are like basically nothing, worth nothing. So I'll just throw them away. Might gel. This is going to be the big one. I got a lot. Now, I got a couple comments on the last video saying that you need to sell them to the NPC, which I see and I understand because you can sell them to the NPC for roughly an extra 5,000 coins, and I can see that adding up. We got some enchanted obsidian. This doesn't actually look like much, but if we hop into the bazaar, it sells for 3.5 million. This is a massive one. Very expensive, this one here. Grand experience bottles we got quite a lot of. Not as much as I originally thought. And then again, a lot more than I originally thought. I never really expected how much grand experience bottles we're going to get, but this is a lot. Titanic experience bottles. This doesn't look like much. 33. That's not even enough to fill up the chest. But this, on its own, I believed, is going to be the one that sells for the most. Ender eyes, we got we got a bunch of absolute end pearls, but these things are like absolutely worthless. Oh, it's actually worth like 300k. Well, that's alright, I guess, but it's also, again, kind of worthless. Endstone geodes, now these are the worthless ones. They're absolutely useless. The reforge sucks, they sell for like a coin, basically useless. Endstone shulkers, I got a lot of these. There were so many, and this is actually a decent power. I will use 9 of these to make my own power, but they're like super cheap. So I'm going to be putting up like a sell offer for a bunch of these, so if you want them, come and get them. Shrimp the fishes. Now this is the one that I was excited for the most, because if we look on the auction house, in my last video, I managed to sell both the shrimp the fishes for 50k each, and now they're going for 500k each. That's 10 times more. And I've got 10. That's 5 million coins, which is actually quite a lot. Not as much as I was expecting, but still a lot. Ender gauntlets. This is a big one. I got a lot of ender gauntlets. A bunch of comments on my other videos saying that you should sell these to the NPC because they sell for 10,000 coins each. And I can see how that would definitely add up. And then we got some ender necklaces. And we've got some ender armor. Now this is actually about the same amount of ender armor as I got from just killing endermen straight for an hour in my previous video. Like, I'll put the two up against each other so you can see the difference. It's very similar. But now I know what you all want me to do. You guys want me to sell this. So I do have about 9 coins in my purse right now, but that should be fine. That shouldn't really impact it. So I'm going to try to keep it as accurate as possible, but let's get to selling it. That is the Enchanted Endstone for 1.813 million. Oh, right, I'm selling it for less. There was a very... How should I put this? There was a very forward comment telling me to sell the Enderstone to the merchant, but now that I'm looking about it, there's only about a 20k difference, so I don't really think it's going to matter, so I'm just going to pass. Might Gel, here is the big one. Boom, done. Now we are already up to like 12 million. That's crazy. From just those two. Majority of that being, you know, the Might Gel. Enchanted Obsidian, this one is crazy. No selling to the NPC here. 3.43 million. 997? Oh my gosh, we're only 3 off 1,000. I didn't actually notice that. Grand Experience bottles. There's going to be quite a lot, but we are looking at 5.305 million. Now that was good and all, but these things are the real carrier for this experiment. 7.68 million. Ender Eyes. This one is selling for 362,000, and this one is selling for 250 coins. No way. We're rich. We're rich. Endstone Geodes, literally 1 coin each. Shulkers, Endstone Shulkers. Now I want to quickly take 9 of these. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I don't think it would really impact our total amount of money, because they don't really sell for much. But let's go to the hub. Let's get a new power. Shrimp the Fishes. This one, I'm going to have to save. Alright, I will put these up on the auction house for 500k each. But I'll set them up for a while. So when this video comes up, they'll hopefully still be out. So please buy them, hopefully, if they're still, you know, just chilling there. Anyway, Ender Gauntlets. This is going to be some hell of money. Well, that's the Ender Gauntlets done, and that was some hell of money. Anyway, some Ender Necklaces. And Ender Armor. This one's going to be fun. Well, that was it. I just sold everything. It's all sold. That was fast. Well, it's done. We did it. We mined Ender Nodes for 10 hours, and we got 30 million coins. 30.5 million. 30.5 million coins, roughly. And that's kind of frustrating, because, like, I make 20 million coins with this. It's a bit annoying, but honestly, I gotta say, that's pretty good. That averages out to about 3 million coins an hour, which is very good. I mean, that's not even counting the shrimp, the fishes we got over there, which is roughly about 5 million. So 3.5 million coins per hour over a span of 10 hours is how much I got. Now, I know that some people farm, like, zealots, and they farm special zealots, and they make, I don't know, say like 90 million coins now or something good. But I think for middle game players, because as I was running around, I had full sorrow on, running around with a gemstone gauntlet, it was just kind of unfair. But I did see a lot of other people mining ender nodes along with me, and I gotta say, it's a very good investment choice. It's very calming. Just pop a little video on like your second monitor or like your phone nearby. Just mine ender nodes. It's so easy. It's not even difficult. It doesn't require any good brain power. It's basically just free money. Well, that was mining ender nodes for 10 hours. I made a lot of money, and it took very long. Sorry that this video didn't come out when I expected it to, but I will work hard on the rest. If any of you want to come in and buy this stack of magical runes I've got, just hop on by the island. I'll probably be online, hopefully. If not, just comment and I'll see if I can hop on. And as for the rest of you, I will put up the shrimp, the fishes for auction. Buy them before they sell out. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe, I guess. Have a good one.